What up though everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tyra. This week's vlog is about this past week, including behind the scenes of a music video shoot for a rapper from Detroit, as well as my experience to go see The Weeknd in concert and what all happened in between. Let's go.
Fly to the moon, hang with the stars, feel like I'm floating outside of Mars. I got the drive, I'm not talking cars. The future is yours, the future is ours.
So on my last video, I talked about Black Tech Saturdays. But while I was at Black Tech Saturdays, I ended up running into a college chum while I was there who is currently in creative directing. So I asked him about creative directing and if there was any way that I could shadow him or just, meet to have a conversation or have a phone call so I can get some insight, because I saw that his creative direction was in a successful space and I wanted to, get what I could learn. And that conversation led to him inviting me to a music video shoot the following Tuesday, just a few days later, for Babyface Ray. Okay, so we were talking about directing and personal style and things like that. And we also talked about conflict. How do you say a shot that you came up with, you saw it and envisioned it, and then you try to execute it and it's not working and it's not coming out the way that you envisioned? How do you pivot in those modes?
Only time I try to entertain a new shot is if we have time for it, because a lot of the things we don't have the luxury unless we cushion the time. Because when we build out 12-hour shoot schedules, they're pretty much to a T, where we plan every setup. So I don't try to experiment unless I have the time to.
Okay.
And cut.
It was such a beautiful, amazing experience. Some of my favorite things about being there was how kind everyone was. All the different types of people from all different backgrounds playing their part cohesively to bring together one idea, one vision. At no point did I see people coming off stressed or worried. Everyone played their role gladly and was happy to share with me being a guest on that set. Everyone gave me so much feedback and info and inspiration and advice, and I just soaked it all in. I was so grateful to be there. Another favorite thing was that they prayed together before getting started at their production meeting that I was able to be a part of. And it's just beautiful because it's like God can be in any space that you make space for him. And I'm just glad that they made space for him there. Another huge thing was I didn't even know that this video shoot was taking place at a theater, y'all. Y'all know I live in the theater. I live for the theater. So it was just like the theme was like, oh, they're supposed to be watching a play. And the way that God sets things up is almost like laughably ironic about how aligned things can come together, and it just confirmed so much for me that I was supposed to be there. On Sunday, I got a text from a friend. I had scheduled a rehearsal for an upcoming performance that I have coming up with one of my friends, and she was going to be coming over, but then someone else texted me and was saying that they had tickets to see The Weeknd and Playboi Carti and couldn't go, and if I wanted them. So I texted I'm like, yeah, of course I want them. So I texted my friend Dejanay, who was already going to be coming over my house, and I'm like, I got a surprise for you. We're going to see The Weeknd. And girl, first things first, I had to figure out what am I going to wear, because I didn't plan on going to a concert or anything like that. So I text my sister Shanae, who is a stylist, about what I should wear, and she said jeans, a crop top, and an oversized blazer, which are all things that I had in my closet already. And the girl looked good. Okay. Right away, getting to Ford Field, which is where the concert was at, he texted me and was like, make sure y'all go through gate C, which led to the floor seats. So right away I saw that we had really great seats, and I just felt honestly blessed for just being able to be here and for free, and just randomly the plans that I be thinking that I'm gonna do, sometimes they take a turn for better. And it was just such a wonderful experience. We got there like right on time. I would say like maybe 5 minutes after we got to our seats, Playboi Carti was coming out. Like, it was just perfect timing. I was just so happy to be there with Dejanay, to have like our own little time, one-on-one time that we don't always get to spend. Like, sometimes we'll spend time together like in groups and stuff like that, but I'm like, yeah, this is our little special friend time that we get to hang out. Another element that caught me by surprise was I ended up sitting directly next to another friend of mine from college, who also happened to be the host for my very first stage play, the live musical. And she was there, and we sat together and we got a chance to catch up and talk about how in so many ways we shared interests. And this was like our second time recently running into each other randomly. And to me, it's like in a stadium filled with thousands of people, like, what are the chances that we sit next to each other when I wasn't even supposed to be here today? And we ended up basically kind of networking, and it was just another one of those moments of like why I was sent to this concert. Lastly, one of my favorite elements, besides the fact that the Weeknd sounds exactly like the tracks in person, was the visuals that were playing behind on the screen, because I do digital backdrops and I use visuals like this during the stage plays that I do, and they were inspiring, they were eye-catching, they were interactive, and some of them reminded me of some of the work that I'm working on now, and just gave me so many ideas, and also it allowed me to see people doing what I'm doing in a way on a larger scale in a whole stadium. So I'm so glad and so grateful that I was able to enjoy my Sunday night with friends. The real reason that I wanted to start a YouTube channel was to exemplify the aspects of my life where God's hand is moving that's beyond my control, so I can like kind of put a highlight on those places. So whether I am at home, or if I'm at, a video shoot or a movie shoot or at a concert, to be open to hear and see the work of God in my life and in your own. Be open to be a student. Every opportunity is a learning opportunity. Every opportunity is a moment to share and to experience His love with others. Thank you. So subscribe, like my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I can't see me loving nobody like you, the way